Hello artists, today we're going to make an awesome colorful background inspired by artist James Rizzi. You need a messy mat and a piece of paper. Write your name with pencil or a dark crayon, nothing else, and then hide it on the back. You will have your watercolors. I may provide you with a bigger brush to get the job done faster, and you'll either have 2 water cups or you will have a doggy bowl. And the reason we have water on both sides will be explained shortly. We're going to be working with something called intermediate colors. That's where you take colors that are next door on the color wheel, like a primary and a secondary, and when you mix, they make an intermediate. So red and orange make red-orange, yellow and orange make yellow-orange, etc. Black and brown are not part of it. They are not in the circle on the color wheel. So we are not using those at all. So we're using colors that are next door to make intermediates on your page. At least when they mix, they will make intermediates. Let me show you. And the background, you can set it up how you want. You can make it so maybe it's stripes, maybe it's diagonal stripes, maybe it's like a target and it just radiates out. The reason for the 2 sides, the one with the little squiggle on the bottom is your dirty side. The other side is meant to be your clean side. We're going to do some wet on wet painting, so we take the clean water and put some clean water on your page, and then we add a color. And it will spread. And it'll look kind of tie-dye and mix together. Okay, put the brush on the dirty side. Switch to the clean side. Add more water. What's next to orange? Red. So I'll make a little puddle in my red and paint some red on. And when these 2 mix together, we get red-orange. The less water you have, the more colorful it will be. If you don't have the patience for wet on wet, that's okay. You could paint directly, which is fine. So I could paint directly with my purple. And I'm making sure it hits that red. When you are painting, let me do it in slow motion. We want the hair to touch the paper, not the metal. The metal is touching, it is going to end up tearing and scratching your page, especially since it is very, very wet. So if you look, I've got this cool little rainbow effect going on. The yellow fades into orange, into red, into purple, into blue. So next I would have green. And if you want to add a little more flair to it, you can continue to use some next door neighbor colors and add a little more detail. Like I can put some dots of orange into my red, dots of red, or streaks into my orange. You don't have to do this part, it's just if you want to. Just make sure they're next door colors. Because if you choose random colors, you can end up making mud. We don't want mud. If you get a run where you don't want it, clean your brush, pinch your brush dry, and mop. You can always go back over it again, kind of blend things together, or add more of the color you do want in that area.